Well, hello guys, this is Xtab Alex, and I'm so sorry because I haven't uploaded more videos, but well, that's okay, I'm here. And I'm fine, I feel really good. I'm a little bit stressed by the school and everything like it, but I wanted to tell you something really strange that happened to me like 2 weeks ago, and well, I am an acceptive person. I don't used to believe in ghosts and gods and everything like it. I prefer to think that this kind of things like poltergeist, ghosts, possession, evil possessions are an imagination product because mind is really, the human mind is really hard, really big. It's we have a lot of power in our brains, and well, that's my theory. That's the way I see the world. I don't think that ghosts or everything like it are dead people who visit you in the night. And I like to believe in the science, like perhaps ecology or uh, the physic phenomenon. Well, but well, when I entered to the university um, in this semester, I have a little bit difficult subjects, and I was studying for a test of one of these subjects, and we were in the topic of Derecho Azteca or Aztecas laws, because as I told you, I study laws. And there's a part of the govern govern of Aztecas govern, and it's called Cihuacoatl. It was kind of govern or a part of the govern um, which was I don't know how to explain that. It's really hard to explain. Well, there's a lot of old people who make laws and judge to the police and everything like it. It's different. But I was studying about um, but I was studying about the Cihuacoatl in the Aztecas. And it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 a.m. I was really, really tired, and I had to enter to my first class at 7 o'clock a.m. And I decided to go to sleep. And well, I was really tired. I was almost asleep. I was almost falling asleep. I was talking to a friend. That's the way that I know that I was woke up. I was really tired, but I was woke up because I was sending text messages to a friend, and I was on my bed, uh, and my bed is near of the window, and I was on my bed, so and I heard a voice, and the other side of my window, it was like a woman who was crying, but it was a really painful cry. And I didn't want to believe that because as I told you, I was tired, I was sleepy, and I was stressed. So I thought that it was just an imagination product, and well, I didn't care that. And then I haven't seen anything else. And my roomie told me that once upon a time, nah, but he told me that in a time he was sleeping at his room, and in the other side of the window he could hear like a breath, but like a guttural breath, like something like it. And he told me that he thinks that it's an imagination product, and I said, well, that could be because you were sleeping. Maybe that was I don't know how to say that in English, but it's parálisis del sueño. I'm gonna let you the name in English here. And I thought it was my case, but uh, 2 weeks ago I was alone at home. He wasn't here, and no one was here, and the people who lives near my home wasn't here. They were working. It was really early. Um, it was day. It was a night, and I was in my room alone. I promise you, I was alone, and I was making my homework, and I was talking with a friend by WhatsApp. We were sending us voice notes, and I was recording a voice note. We were talking about the school and family. We weren't talking about ghosts. I wasn't remembering ghosts because I don't know. I didn't care ghosts in that moment because I was worried by my homework and talking about my friends. And then I promise you, this voice wasn't part of the song because, first of all, this voice I could hear when I was recording the voice note. I could hear that this voice came behind of me, and I was in front of the computer, and the music is well, I hear music in the computer, so it couldn't be part of the song. I am not lying you. I didn't manage this voice note because I don't know how to do that, and I don't care that. So it's real. I could hear this voice came behind me, and I record that. So it's not my imagination project, imagination product. So I don't know. I was stressed, but it's normal. I am in the university. I am in the university, and I don't know. I'm not scared. I don't really care that, but it was really strange. It sounds like a guttural voice, like or something like it. It's not scary, but it's just strange. And well, I'm gonna show you the voice now, just the part where this guttural voice appears, and you're gonna tell me if you think what you think about this. I don't think it's a demon because I don't believe in demons. And as I told you, I am an ascetic person, so I don't know what to believe. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I don't really care that. But it's strange, and it's the first thing that I record. So it's like, what the fuck? It's like an EVP or a cacophony. So, and I wasn't planning that. I wasn't making questions. I was not doing anything about paranormal things. I was just talking about the school and family with my friends. So it's strange. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. And I have trying to look for an explication, an answer to this question, but I haven't found anything, so I don't know. I'm gonna show it you. What's that here? What's that here? Oh yes, I forgot to tell you. Cihuacoatl was too an Azteca god, and it was I think it was the a snake god. I don't remember very good, but I think it was a kind of snake god, and Moctezuma was a king of, like a kind of king of Aztecas. They used to call them Tlatoanis, and this Tlatoani, Moctezuma, or Moctezuma, in 10 years before the Spain people came to America, or I don't remember the name of this part of the continent. It's in Nahuatl too. But well, 10 years before they arrived here. Moctezuma had like 12 or 10 predictions, and one of these predictions are that Cihuacoatl was crying, something like, um, "Oh my son, oh my children, where are we going now? We should go away from here because this place is not safe," and everything like it. She was crying for her children, and people used to interpret this prediction like it was the start of the Llorona's legend, because, well, it's strange. Mexico history, it's really strange. But, well, I'm gonna tell you. The legend of the Llorona that I have heard since I was a kid is that a woman who had a lot of who was in a lot of sexual couples, had a lot of children, and because of she couldn't take care of the children, she used to throw them in a river. But, well, that's a famous legend, and, well, I am a skeptic person, but I love all of these kind of spooky topics, and since I was a kid, I loved to hear all the legends that my grandma knew. And this La Llorona is one of the most famous legends in Mexico. And when I entered to this subject in my university, and I could read the Cihuacoatl history, but not the govern. The Cihuacoatl, the prediction, the Moctezuma's prediction, it was like, what the fuck? It's, for me, this prediction has more sense than the famous legend. And when in this night, I was studying about Cihuacoatl, the govern, and the prediction. And when I wanted to sleep, I hear this voice in the other side of the window, and it's like, what the fuck? But this voice didn't say anything. It was like it was just a woman crying and screaming, but a really painful scream. So I didn't want to believe that because I was really tired. And talking about this event with a friend, she lives in this city too, and she told me that in a time she was woke up at like between 3 or 4 a.m. and she heard something like the thing I heard. It wasn't in the same day, but she heard something like it, and I was like, what the hell? But, well, that's a complete story. I forgot to tell you that.